Good morning, Steve Reed with the morning grain comments. Well, markets are mixed with soybeans up about 5 cents, meals up $3, corn unchanged, Chicago wheat's unchanged, while KC's up about 2 cents. Stocks looks higher, the dollar looks lower, crude looks lower, precious metals are higher, while coffee, cocoa is lower and cotton is higher. Kind of a mixed tone in the grains. The bean market's trying to firm up a little bit on higher domestic central Midwest bean basis levels as crushers look to add to ownership. We're also continuing to see dryness down in Argentina, and the average trade expects next week the USDA to drop the Argentina soybean crop numbers. We also note that Brazil probably will have a record soybean crop. Their harvest continues to advance, but I think that there's a little bit of concern that short term the weather continues to be wet, delaying some of the harvest. In the corn market, again, rumors that China may have come in and bought U.S. corn and sorghum's offering support. Still, weekly U.S. corn export commitments are running well behind last year, and so the market's looking for some kind of confirmation of that. Still uncertain if Russia's going to extend the Ukraine export corridor deal. And again, the lower Argentina crop, lack of Brazil exports offers some support underneath the corn market. Though we're still trading the fact that the USDA's outlook corn numbers for 23-24 were bearish. In the wheat market, again, we're trying to hold some key support areas, both in Chicago and KC. I think the market continues to see an oversold tech picture with funds near record short in Chicago. There is some rain possibilities in the eastern part of the hardwood winter wheat areas, but we do note that temperatures should remain cold over the next week. Maybe a little bit of warming up in late March, early April, and then we're still watching this 60-day cycle in which we could see colder than normal temperatures mid-April in the soft red winter wheat areas. A little bit of concern about the Western Canada dryness. Also, long-term, that El Nino years tends to have a lower Australia crop, and just kind of watching again in the wheat if there's going to be an extension of the Ukraine export corridor deal. So again, watching a lot of politics in Washington and also money flow, and beginning to take a look down the road at Northern Hemisphere weather.